Alright, this is Andrew with Jota Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Bountiful. Today is June 25th, 2025, and we have the camera pushed out 126 feet. We're at 149 East, 800 North in Bountiful. Now we're going to pull it back and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose-on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection point there. It looks like you have some gravel cement, at least through this area. Fairly average length of a sewer line. I'd say it's a little on the longer side, but fairly average. A little tiny offset there where the pipes have slipped a little bit, so you have a little bit of an edge that waste could get stuck on, but that's a pretty small one. With gravel cement, it's a little rougher, so you want to avoid putting wet wipes down the line. Even if it says it's flushable, they can get stuck and they don't break down the same way that toilet paper will. We might have transitioned to clay. You can see a little bit of that red terracotta color, it looks like. A little bit of an offset there. I'm not seeing any standing water, which is great. And that's one of the more important things, is that you have good grade. A little bit of an offset there, and that's when I was having a hard time getting my camera over. I had to run some water and flush the toilet to try to pop over it. I did get past it, but waste can also have the same issue where it's a little hard and it can get stuck. And if enough waste gets stuck, that could lead to a backup in the house. I'd recommend the insurance on this line, since it is an original line. And that would help offset the cost if there's ever a bigger issue, or if it backed up, or if it needed to be replaced. They could help offset that cost. Overall, it's looking good, but you do have some offsets. It is an older line, so it's pretty rough. Now we're transitioning to cast iron. It's going to be the weakest link. Cast iron gets really rough and rusty, and it will eventually need to be replaced. As you can see, this is really pretty rough. You can see already a little toilet paper stuck on the edges. I'd recommend having this line put coated. That would help smooth it out and prevent waste from getting stuck. Put coat is where they use a chain, and it spins and it cuts off all that scale and rust. It's also called descaling. The tough thing about this cast iron is it's under the house, and so You know, the better looking sections are out in the yard, but the cast iron, when it does need to be replaced, that means opening up the slab under the house, which is difficult and costly, and it's a mess. I made a note in the report about this, but 2 of the plumbing vents that go through the roof are not actually connected, and so I tried to drop my camera through the bigger one and could see insulation because it's just going into the attic. I tried a smaller one just to see if I could get through, same thing. And I tried this last one not because I thought I could scope through it. Usually there's no way I would attempt to go through a smaller line, but this one was a straight shot, and so I was able to make it out, and it was the only one that was connected. So this is the one in the back of the house, kind of over the kitchen. But you do want to have those vents attached in the attic, otherwise water is going to run through those pipes directly into the attic. I haven't been in the attic yet, but I'm going to see when I'm up there if I see any damage or mold as a result. I'm going to end this recording now.